Sri Gurubhyo Nama. Morning viewers. We are going to see about the upcoming 2024 New Year prediction. I wish you all a happy 2024 ahead. May this year bring a lot of joy and happiness and success in your life. We'll be seeing the predictions for each and every zodiacs as a separate video. If you are new to my channel, keep this channel subscribed so that you will get my updates instantly. It may be an easy task for you, but it can give a lot of motivation to release such videos for us. 2024 can see Saturn takes a lead in this year. As you can see in 2024, the summation gives you 8 and the value 8 represents Saturn. So this year Saturn will rule over all the places. So it takes the highest power in this year. Also you can see Saturn is a ruler at Aquarius this year. Takes the Mool Trikona Sthan there. Whenever Saturn is negative, that is if it is not getting associated with Jupiter or Venus or a rising moon or a Mercury, Saturn will be very strong in doing negative impacts. Especially we can see a lot of problems in terms of international affairs. There will be a slowdown in economy because Saturn is strong at the 11th house. Some country may face serious economic crisis. They get surrender to other countries. There will be conflicts between the borders of different countries. There will be a lot of accidents, especially fire accidents, earthquakes, and there will be severe storm and rain this year. You can see this impact across all the places, right from south to north, east to west. So Saturn is very strong on the negative side. It will give huge impact. At the same time, when Saturn is very positive, there could be a lot of positive events too. Some of the new spiritual leaders will emerge. As you can see, on the beginning of this year, it starts on the star of Magha, as Magha is the star of Ketu, and on the day 1st of January 2024, when you see the morning time, when the sign rises, it is in the Virgo ascendant. You could see the Rahu is very strong at the Pisces and Ketu at Virgo, and you have Jupiter at Aries, Saturn very strong at the 11th house Aquarius. So you have Moon at Leo, as you can see it's a star of Magha, and there is a conjunction of planets at Sagittarius as well as Scorpio. At Scorpio you can see there is a conjunction of Venus with Mercury, and in Sagittarius you can see there is a conjunction of planet Mars with Sun. So you could see the beginning of the year itself there's a lot of problems across different places. There will be storm, wind and rainfall across places. Same way you can see at the end of the year on 31st of December 2024 at the midnight, it is again Virgo ascendant. We will be seeing that Purva Ashada star, the star of Venus, and Venus is associated with Saturn, and during that time Saturn will be positive because you have the positive planet Venus getting associated with Saturn. So at the end of the year it looks good, and you have Rahu very strong at Pisces and Ketu at Virgo. Jupiter had taken transit from Aries to Taurus, and you have Mars at Cancer. Again you can see a conjunction of planets, that is Sun and Moon at Sagittarius, and you have Mercury at the Scorpio. So during that day it is a Amavasya day, it's a new moon day where there is a conjunction of Sun and Moon at Sagittarius. So this is a planetary position on the end of the year. So considering all these planets and especially the major impact from Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Jupiter, because in this year you will see only one transit, that is Jupiter, which is moving from Aries to Taurus during the month of April. Other than that, no major transit takes place in this year except the planets like Moon, Mars, Venus, Mercury, which is very frequent. The impact will be much less. So considering the major planetary positions like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu, we will be seeing a separate video for each zodiac, right from Aries to Pisces. Aries, the first zodiac sign. For Aries, the year 2024 looks favorable as the positions of planets looks really favorable for them. Saturn placed at the 11th house, being a ruler there, it can fetch a lot of positivity for them. Those who are employed in a company can get good amount of rise in the salary. Those who are doing business can find a good volume of profit in this year. Even the housewife may get some gift and other benefits from their household people. Those who are not married for long, there are good opportunities to get a suitable alliance in this year. Those who are seeking for a second marriage can also find a suitable alliance in this year. Rahu at the 12th house can help them find opportunities in foreign land. Those who are looking for foreign opportunities this year, they may get a chance to travel to the desired countries. Children desire to study in a foreign country. The time seems to be favorable for them. They can get a suitable college or universities in a foreign land and they can go and study there. Even elderly people get opportunity to travel to different places, either as a pilgrimage tour or a family tour. They will visit the different places. So the time seems to be favorable. The position of Jupiter initially for the first 4 months looks really good because it is free from Rahu's conjunction. So any health related problems, you'll find a good solution in the month of January to April. Jupiter from the first house aspecting the seventh house can provide lot of good opportunities in terms of finding a suitable friends, finding a good relationship with the desired partners. Some may get married and settle in their life. Those who are doing partnership business get good partners to support the business. The month of April, when Jupiter transit takes place, it moves to the second house, and second house indicate prosperity. So Jupiter can fetch them lot of prosperity in the second house. Those who are working with communication as a base get lot of opportunities during that time. Lawyers in this zodiac find lot of customers. Those who are aspiring for teacher's job, sales and marketing job can find a good opportunity during this year. Those who are jobless for long find a good job opportunities during the month of April onwards. The placement of Ketu at the 6th house is also good. They can easily clear out the debts in the bank. They have taken any loan from the bank. This year, they can easily pay out their loans, and even if they apply for any loans in the banks, it is easy for them to get a loan sanctioned. They can win out of their enemies. The competitors in the business will be silent during this year because they can win out of their competitions also. From the month of April, when Jupiter moves away from first house to the second house, the fifth house seems to be problematic, so there will be a problem with the children. They may not get support from the children during this time. Those who are seeking for childbirth, after April, they face certain challenges and difficulties. In this zodiac, children starting up to 10th and 12th standard, the year seems to be favorable for them to score good marks, and they can seek a desired school or colleges for the better studies. The 9th house is also good, so there could be a good luck during this time. Some may get unexpected opportunities. Some may even get a share from the family properties. There will be good support from the father and father side family. This is positive for them. Those who are looking for a new job opportunities or looking for a new business, they can enter into the new business during this time. Some may even join with the elder brothers or father and do the family business in this period. When we talk about business, those who are in the construction field, mainly selling sand, stone and cements which are related to the constructions, they find good profit during this time. Next is like the catering business. Those who are in this field of catering, they find a good volume of business. Even those who are doing fashion business, hairdressing, laundry, textile industry, they all find a suitable profit during this period. When Jupiter moves to the second house, it will start aspecting the 6th house, 8th house and the 10th house. As we've already seen in the 6th house where Ketu is there, and the moment Jupiter aspects Ketu, the period is good for them. Some may get a pilgrimage trip during that time. Some may even get loans from the bank. They can win out of their enemies. As the 8th house indicate unexpected luck, those who are doing social media business, they can find good support in the social media for all the creations they do. As 10th house indicate workplace, those who are working in companies will get promoted and get elevated to a senior position. They get good salary during the April and May month. Those who are unemployed for long, they may get good job opportunities, especially those who are into the communication side, like who wants to work in sales and marketing can find good job opportunities. Even trainers in IT companies, they'll find a lot of opportunities during this period. Women in this zodiac will get more opportunities compared to men. Some may get gold and other precious ornaments in this particular year as a gift from their husband or from their father or from the relatives. Some may even try to do their own business and succeed well during this period. So in 2024 for Aries, the opportunities for women looks comparatively better than men. We are seeing the planetary strength during 2024 for Aries. Initially, if you can see the first house, Jupiter is placed till April. It looks favorable for them. Any type of health related problems, they will find good solutions till April. Even elders in this zodiac get good support from doctors and medicine. They can get rid out of all diseases in the initial period till April in 2024. But when Jupiter moves away from Aries to Taurus, you can see Saturn aspecting the first house. So again after April there will be some problems too. So as Saturn aspects the first house, they may lose certain confidence. There may be some issues in terms of health problems, so it will be challenging. But in the second house, when Jupiter moves, and second house indicates prosperity and your ability to speak and your family life. So it looks good because most of the time in the 2024, Jupiter will be there at the second house, so they can win out of their enemies. They can earn well during that time. They can add on assets to their family. Those who are working with communication as a base, like teachers, lawyers, they'll all find good time during this period. Even those who are not married, they can easily get married and settle down. So these are positivity in the second house. Again, if you see the Rahu and Ketu's movement for Aries, this year the transit of Rahu Ketu seems to be in a favorable place. As Rahu plays at 12th house and Ketu at the 6th house, looks good for them. So there will be a lot of travel opportunities. Some may even work abroad. They'll get good foreign opportunities. Children might go to foreign countries for studies. Even youngsters will apply to foreign countries for job and they prosper well. These are some of the positivity. Same way, Ketu at the 6th house can provide a lot of opportunities in terms of taking loan from bank and expand your business. Even if you lend any money to others, it will come back to you in time. You can win out of your competitors and you can challenge them during this period. These are positivity. From second house, Jupiter aspects the 8th house as well as the 10th house parallel along with the 6th house, because 6th house Ketu is already there. So Jupiter aspecting Ketu and Ketu turns out to be positive during that time. So 8th house indicates capability to do your business. Some may even shine well in social media, and 10th house indicate your workplace. So this year seems to be favorable for those who are seeking for a good job opportunities. Those who are already working in a company, they'll find good incentives and increments. So these are positive for them. Saturn also aspects the 8th house, so there will be a problem also. It is not like 100% positivity in 8th house always. So there may be some negative times also. Depends upon the individual chart. Jupiter aspecting the 7th house till April. The moment it moves away to Taurus, it is away from the Jupiter's control. So those who are unmarried, the time seems to be favorable till April. So after April, depends upon the individual chart's strength, they can get marriage proposal. Those who are jobless can find good job opportunities after April. Children in this year, they will study well throughout, but after April, those who are doing post-graduation and graduation level subject, they face certain difficulties and challenges. There may be some health issues for children who are above 18. Those who are seeking for childbirth, it could be difficult after April, as they need to take the support of medical treatment to find us favorable results. For Aries, the 11th house seems to be positive as Saturn is placed at the 11th house as a ruler, and 11th house indicates profit. So this year it looks very profitable for them. They will get good incentives. There will be increase in the salary. Business volume will rise. They will get good inflow of money. Those who are working in social media can also find good rise in the business. So the planetary position seems to be favorable for Aries. So the year 2024 for Aries, we can expect up to 90% positivity. In Aries, there are 3 stars: Ashwini, Bharani and Kritika Pada 1. These 3 stars constitute zodiac Aries. In 2024 for Aries, Ketu seems to be in a good position, so we can expect up to 90% positivity for Ashwini star. For Bharani, the star of Venus, and Venus happens to be the 2nd and 7th house lord for Aries, can fetch a lot of positivity for Aries, especially for Bharani star. Those who are unmarried in this particular nakshatra or star can get married life in this year. So we can say there could be a positivity up to 90%. For Kritika Pada 1, the star of Sun, and in year 2024, the house of the Sun Leo is being badly affected as Saturn aspects the house directly from April onwards. Because Jupiter moves from Aries to Taurus that period, the control over Leo by Jupiter will not be there. So there could be some negative impacts like children education is not good, especially those who are studying graduation and post-graduation level. They face some difficulties. Even getting a childbirth could be challenging during this time. So we can say there could be a positivity up to 85% for Kritika Pada 1.